Hey, this is my first unboxing video. About to buy a baby snake, and I bought from Big Apple these frozen 100 frozen pinkies. See if I can get this open. It's kind of metal staples on it. That's gonna be a bitch. At least you know it's still tight. Yeah, but all together it cost me about $65 for 100. That's enough for about the first 2 years of your feeding your snake. So not a bad deal, really. $60 for 2 years of food. I tried to find any locally where I didn't have to pay all the shipping costs, but I couldn't find anything that had frozen feeders. Had pet stores you can buy live feeders, but they don't recommend that you feed live to your pets. It makes them less docile. It can cause them feed injuries from feeding from the claws on the rodents. Take an eye out. And plus, you don't know how clean they are. They could have mites and parasites on them, which the snakes, well, most of these snakes are from Central and South America. They don't really have protection against a lot of the parasites that we have in local animals. So it's better just to buy these from a good retailer that cleans them up real good and freezes them for you. And most of if you buy the snakes off the internet, like I'm going to, most of them train their snakes to feed all frozen feeders anyway. So it goes against their training if you try to feed them anything live. And I got this box sealed up real tight, which is good. It's frozen and it's in the back of a hot truck. I would recommend maybe a set of pliers. I don't have any, but if you got a set of pliers, I think this would be a better. Just using a knife to pry these staples up. They're in there pretty sturdy. Okay, I should have it up. I think it's the last staple I need to take out. Get the little bugger out. Okay, yeah. Like the video on Big Apple said, it's got a lot of insulation. Yeah, I can feel how cold it is in the center. It's still well frozen, even though it's been in shipping for about 3 days. Not the longest. I think the longest is like 4 days or 4 to 5 days. I'm all the way here in Georgia, Atlanta, in the suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia. Really, yeah, there's a lot of insulation in here. That's good. See, that's a lot of insulation. Might want to keep it too. It might be useful some other time. Okay, you gotta be careful. There's dry ice in here, so you gotta be careful how you open it up. That's the dry ice. Yeah, that's another thing of dry ice, I guess. Yeah, it's just dry ice in here. It must be under all this stuff. Excuse me, I'm gonna get all this stuff out. See where the actual mice are. Damn it! Oh. Okay, I hit my mouse when I was moving all this stuff. Made the screen go down. I guess it was still filming. And here they are. Real freaky looking. Not as big as I thought they'd be. That's good, because I gotta share space in my freezer with other people. They're about the size of a shrimp minus its tail. Like we said, they're not in all one block. Yeah, so yeah, they're not all in one block. They're all individually frozen. None of them are sticking together or anything. It kind of looks like it, but if you kind of break them up a little bit, they're all individual. They're not in a big block. Yeah, so that's good. Actually, got a crap load of dry ice. They said you can just leave it outside and it'll evaporate over time. And I guess I'll recycle these pads. I really don't want to store them, but you can recycle. They look like they're pretty easy to recycle. Okay. There they are again. They look really freaky. I guess they're all infants or something, because they don't have any hair on anything. They look kind of fresh, popped out. So I guess they're the pinkies. Pinkies must be unweaned infants. A little freaky if you're a bit of a have a problem with that. But just try to think of it as meat. It's just they didn't just take the skin and bones off like they do for human beings, because your snake has to eat the full thing. It won't eat anything else. Okay. Well, that does it. Sorry for the crappy quality of the video. I don't have a real camera yet. This is just my laptop cam. And so, I guess I'm done.